I haven't hosted StreamYard in, oh my God, it's been years. I ain't do this in years. I'm trying to figure. This is like on the fly. I've literally just gotten back. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me see. Now I got this big ass powered by StreamYard thing right there. Hold on. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. I can't put this on. Yeah, I can't. I'm not, bro. I'm not upgrade. Oh hell no! What is this? Let's see. Hold on. Testing. Oh, am I live? Okay, I'm live. Hold on. This 5. Let me see. Hold on. There's the comments. How do I get all this stuff up? Let me see. Hold on. Show comments. Oh, I can't show comments. Damn, they make you want to pay for everything, huh? Let me see. They make you want to pay for everything. I haven't operated StreamYard in like 3 years. Okay. All right, apparently I'm live. I need people to show scenes panel. What is this? Shit. Wait, what is this? Scenes. Oh, how do I get off of this? Oh, delete. Oh my God. What did I just do? Oh man. Hold on. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this. Bad. I need to see a comment. Let me know. I need to be able to see a comment here. I normally do my own thing on Streamlabs OBS. Let me see. I can't make myself. Hold on. Damn, they're in the room. Let me see. Hold on. Well, nobody leaving a damn comment, bro. I gotta. Well, can I send a link out? That's why I never like StreamYard, whatever this. I never like hosting this. All right, can stream. I got a Brogy Narc up in here. All right, so we're good then. We're good. This is literally just last minute. Like we left the theaters. When did we leave? Like 9:15. Get back. Had to take a freaking leak, and then I'm up here. Had to record the shorts. Did the shorts review, and then for like the next 20 to 25 minutes, I'm posting it on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, trying to get my thumbnail straight because StreamYard couldn't even take my thumbnail that I had, so I had to go through like a trial so it could be under 2 megabytes. It just took forever, and so this is literally just last minute stuff. I just got on here at 10 as far as like the StreamYard. Set this thing up ahead of time. But yeah, man, as long as I'm good, man. Hey, here it is, man. Superman, the spoiler discussion, man. Whoever's in, there's 3 people in here. Brogan Nark, you're in here, right? So how did you like the freaking film? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and did I post a link? No, I did not. All right, there it is right there. Oh, let me get my damn headphones. Hold on. Hold on. God damn. There we go. That popcorn, man. I got allergies. That popcorn didn't help. Man, I'm all jacked up right now. That Claritin helped, though. Shout out to Claritin. But yeah, man, I told my wife, right? Like I said in the shorts, I'm like, this looks like a romantic comedy. It seems like it. Oh, oh man, what did you mean to say? What did you mean to say? You're not in relationships, right? You're not. And then she wait to the end of the damn movie to say, "I love you, Clark." Well, what the? After the man had to take, he got help with a damn kaiju, right? Who I thought was damn Lilo and what was it, Stitch? The thing was Stitch, and then it just grew overnight. I felt like it was rushed, but it was a solid movie nonetheless. So, hey, click on the link. Hold on. Let me know if you're in the backstage. Man, hopefully it pops up somewhere here. Somebody got to click this. Because I'm used to joining people's StreamYard. It's been a minute since I did this. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I sent the link. What is this? So it's a video file. So go ahead and talk about this movie. Okay, that's an edit layout. But hey, man. But anyway, man, we start out with I like how they did it, right? Everything was detailed around the number 3. 3 million years ago, right? And it was 3 million. It just described everything. 3 million years ago. 3 decades ago. That's when the ship landed, right? Crashed into what? Kansas? Crashed into Kansas. And then I believe it said, was it 3 months ago? Everything was just 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 hours ago. Then you have the hammer of Bolivia come in, right? So he goes to war with Superman. And then 3 minutes ago, that's when Superman gets his ass whooped. Again, Superman gets his ass whooped most of this movie. That's a fact. Let me see. Did this freeze? Hold on. Let me go to. What's this 3 in here? Hold on, AG. You said you wanted to join, man. Well, I'm live. Hit that damn link. Matter of fact, I could pin this link, can I? Let me see. Hold on. I gotta go on here. Hold on. There we go. Right. It's pinned, ain't it? Yeah, it's pinned. Also, hit that like button, man. I see you in the back with that. Hey, Mr. Terrific was solid. Hey, man, you look like Mr. Terrific, man. All right. Say something.
Yo.
Oh, goddamn. All right.
Not too loud?
Nah, you straight. I'm kidding. All right, what's going on?
I'm good.
All right. Let me see. It's 2 and did this in a minute. But yeah, man, what you liked about this movie? This big ass powered by StreamYard got it. Huh?
How about sounding?
Are you good? Yeah, you sound good.
Hold on, wait for a voice to pop up.
I thought that
I sound washed out. All right, no, I got you playing in the background. That's all. I was trying to make sure I sounded fine.
Oh no, okay.
I haven't used this mic. And hey, like you said, I haven't done this in a while, so
Facts.
it's usually the
Yeah.
go-to.
Yeah. I thought about putting this on this type of landscape and then the portrait. Maybe I should have did portrait. You know how the shorts is. Should have got my subscribers up.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
You can switch it to the Oh, hold on. I see what's. Hold on. Let me
I can
see.
switch it to portrait.
No, yeah. I thought it did both. It
I
doesn't do
think you
both.
got to do it at the. You can do it, but I think you got to do it.
It sound better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That sounds better.
yeah. Sound good. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I was just making sure my mic was
Okay.
good. Hold on. Get my audio settings together.
Let me see. I might do more of this, but it's probably gonna be on the shorts. The shorts feed. Let me see.
This sound better.
Yeah. Oh, it's an echo. Yeah, sound good.
Oh yeah, I'm great. All right, I sound good now. All right, got my settings together.
Okay.
So, where did you go to see it? Because I saw it Thursday before I went to work.
Oh, I literally just came back.
Oh, you just came back. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this movie ever since I saw it. I want to go back to see it again because I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Did you say you liked it overall, or were you just kind of? I heard you explaining some things, but I didn't hear if you liked it or thought it was all right or what.
Yeah, I thought it was solid. I still think. Let me see. I would probably still take Man of Steel, but
Okay.
I mean it's kind of different. The Superman was kind of different compared to Man of Steel. This one, even James Gunn had said some things, right? He wanted to make it like a realistic type. He wanted him to show some kind of emotion, and we got that. So I'm thinking many of the fans out here expect him to just be brash and just start destroying shit. But I mean, based on the movie in general, it was solid. Like people got to think outside of the box. You know, it can't. Not every Superman has to be the same, and so I was like that, especially in the first half of the movie. But then it's like, all right, I kind of understand what's going on. But Lex Luthor, man, I'm taking him over the last Jesse Eisenberg, whatever his name is.
Facts.
That dude, he killed it.
I've been watching. I haven't watched a lot of reviews on movies in a while, but like I've been watching a lot of reviews for this movie. And Lex, for the most part, people are fucking with, but like some people aren't, and I kind of get some reasons why they aren't, but like I absolutely loved Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor in this
Yeah.
movie. He was awesome. Um, he's definitely he's definitely more. Some people want more of the laid back, calm and collected Lex, and this Lex is smart, but he's not laid back, and he's not. He's just a hater. He's like a super duper hater.
Yeah.
He's first ballot Hall of Fame hater of the year, and I loved it. Like everything he does in this movie is because he's like, "Fuck Superman. I don't give a fuck who I have to fuck over. I hate this guy, and I'm doing everything in my power to get people on my side. So when I do strike at him, I don't look like the asshole, you know." Which I thought was that's Lex at his core is hatred, you know, for Superman, and I really enjoyed him in the movie. The movie overall, I really enjoyed. I loved it. Walking out of the theater, it felt very similar to when I saw the Batman with Robert Pattinson, where it was like, I really enjoy this movie. This is probably my favorite like Batman movie, but I'm not going to say that now because I just saw it. But like as time went on, it's like, yeah, that's my favorite Batman movie. And I felt the same way after leaving the Superman movie, where I'm like, I just finished seeing this. I'm not going to say it's my favorite Superman movie, but like, give it some time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be my favorite Superman movie. Like I said, I absolutely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But those are my initial feelings going into it. But yeah, good film overall. I think James Gunn is he did a lot of heavy lifting with this movie. Surprisingly, how well it's not a world building movie, but it is a world building movie at the same time because it's got all these different characters that live in this world. It establishes a lot of things, but it doesn't. I don't think it distracted from Superman. It's still a movie about him, even though there's all these different superheroes and all this other craziness going on. I like it was kind of a weird, delicate balance, but I think he did a really good job to just kind of set things up, you know, in live action.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to James Gunn. I mean, hey, like you said, Nicholas Hoult, right? Is his name Nicholas
Yeah,
Hoult?
Nicholas Hoult. That was Lex.
Killed it, man. I love how he had his own team, right? He knew Superman, he knew his every move, right? 10B, like he had it categorized. So
Yeah,
whenever he knew Superman was gonna do a certain move, he told them the people that was working for him, 10A, A5, whatever it was, right? And so
yeah.
he just proceeded to
That
just whoop Superman's ass.
that
Like
was
Chris in
in,
here.
yeah, that was interesting how he had all those people working for him, but it felt very much like, say, like Elon Musk fanboys, or like people who like, it's a bunch of dick riders. He has a bunch of dick riders who are just happy to be there to work for him, happy to take the abuse from him, and it was interesting to see that, and I liked how they did that. That was actually pretty fun to see, and yeah, I'm gonna let AG get something in if he gonna say something.
Yeah, go ahead, AG, man. Talk your damn Superman hate, man.
Man, look, I'll say like this. It was a good film. I mean, it wasn't a bad film, but like I'm big, like I play video games. I'm a gamer, so just graphically, I ain't really like it. Like I said,
Mhm.
I can't really, after watching it, I was like, I can't even straight up compare it to Henry Cavill because after as I'm watching it, I'm like, man, this is just a different. This is gonna sound kind of weird, but I think y'all could understand. It's a different character to Superman. It's a different like a. I'm trying to think of a better way to say it. It's just like I can't compare it because it's just a different version of Superman that James Gunn is trying to tell. But for your average viewer, that isn't like a comic nerd, if we're just straight up comparing both of the films, then my personal opinion, and I'm really setting my bias aside, I think it is a step down from Henry Cavill just to the average person who doesn't care, like who just doesn't care about the storytelling. I mean, visually,
Oh, go
I
ahead.
mean, like I said, I enjoyed it though, but and then I feel like, and then another thing, man, that I felt like I really did notice in that film. I really did notice. I don't know if you saw this, Cuba, but I don't know if you all remember this. But there's people, on Twitter, like complaining about how Cavill Superman was destroying cities and hurting like all these humans. And I feel like one thing they took into consideration in this film was like, I don't know if I remember when that big fire breathing dinosaur was about to fall. Right? I
Yeah,
felt like they took it over the top to make sure no humans were like hurt. I don't know if
Oh,
y'all peeped that too.
hold on,
Did y'all peep that?
Pause that. Pause that. That's
okay.
another thing, right? You mean to tell me? Well, first of all, what the hell is up with these people? The little girl, right? You know, there's a goddamn monster. They up here just they trying to kill, and the girl up here just in the middle of the goddamn or in front of the shop, and he got to stop whatever he's doing and save her candy ass, right? Come on,
Like
Yeah,
man.
it's
he's a
yeah, it's
superhero.
short.
That's what superheroes do. They save people. I don't know what that's a
Hey,
hard
but I
concept
tell you
for some
what,
people.
how about her ass should have gotten that damn store then?
But I mean, like I said,
Yeah,
for someone like I watched Man of Steel, I watched the Cineverse, and like I enjoyed it because I guess it was a bit more like it would be more of what if we had those superheroes, in today's kind. But I mean, it wasn't a bad film. But comparing it just straight up to Henry Cavill's, man, I gotta say, man, I do like visually, I do think Cavill's is better. But this one wasn't bad though.
yeah. That's one. That's another thing. And if I was to criticize, the visuals aren't spectacular. Like cinematography isn't spectacular. I think this is probably of James Gunn's recent blockbusters. This is probably his weakest cinematography. Cinematically, I agree with that because I think he's holding himself back more so. Like if you look at like the Guardians movies and like Suicide Squad, there's definitely more creative cinematography shots throughout, and I
Yeah.
think he's kind of holding himself back for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
But none of it is bad per se. But I do I do agree, like none of it's bad, but there's nothing that's striking. So like in the Suicide Squad, remember the scene where they're walking through the rain and it's like real bright, and then they have that fight scene where they're fighting the soldiers in the rain, and it's like all white, sort of negative space in the background. Like that's nothing that looks quite that interesting in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it's good enough. Like AG said, I think it's good enough that like people can rock with it. Because one thing we do know, Zack Snyder's great with visuals,
Yeah, he had that
storytelling, and
cinematic look on
writing.
lock.
Yeah, he's got it on lock. The other shit that Gunn is actually good at, he can lean into that. But I'm just playing around. I'm not trying to start no beef. But
Nah, you straight.
but no, I will say that was probably something. It didn't bother me, but like when I really thought about some of his other movies, it's like, yeah, they are visually stronger, but it's not bad. But I get that. I can see that as a complaint.
Yeah. What you think about Lois in here, the actress who plays her?
I feel like this is like my first time seeing this actress. I know she's been around for a while. I'm not too familiar with her. She was one of the people when they casted her. I was like, she's going to be great because her show she does on Amazon, Mrs. Maisel, The Amazing Mrs. Maisel. A lot of people say her character on that show is very similar to Lois. And seeing her in this movie, I thought she was great.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. It was good to have a Superman movie where Lois actually did something interesting and affected the plot in an interesting way.
Exactly. It did some shit instead of the last one, right? Always
Yeah.
starting shit, right? Now she's getting into trouble. That's that's what I like about this. She really ain't start shit when you think about it.
No, she
In
didn't.
this one. But
She
in
was
Man
in
of
the mix,
Steel,
but yeah.
exactly. Man of Steel and Batman and Superman, like, what the fuck, man? Now he gotta come and save you.
Yeah, Amy Adams isn't a bad Lois. I just feel like as the movies went on, she got less and less to do, and the way they handled her in this movie and how much she was used, I think James Gunn or whatever he's going to do with that character, she's going to be a standout. She's going to be more like, say, like what's the good MCU comparison? Like kind of like more like Maria Hill or more like not Maria Hill. With Colston, she's gonna be more like a Colston character, where she's gonna be the one that pops up in a bunch of other stuff as a connective character, like maybe something like that. Like she's gonna be bigger in this universe than just the girlfriend.
Okay.
At least that's the vibe I got. But that could be projection.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she did well, especially when they interviewed. Now I've seen parts of that. They showed it and they talked about it as far as like the interview, when they interviewed Superman, as far as Bolivia and all that stuff, right? And so we saw that emotion
Bavaria or something like that, not Bolivia.
Oh,
Bolivia's
my
a real
bad.
country. This is
Well,
like
my
both
bad.
areas. Yeah, Bolivia's a real country. This was a fake country.
Well, my bad. You said Bavaria.
It's Bavaria.
But Bavaria.
Some
well,
shit.
I'm gonna just call it B.
Yeah, let's call it B.
Well, the country B, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like how they talked about it. Oh man, but my thing about it, right? They go into the Daily Planet. I'm thinking to myself, okay, are they together or are they about to get together? About to get together. And so we eventually figure that out. They are together, been dating for a few months. Then she has the interview with him, says, okay, you can interview me. He agrees to it. And then we saw, like I said, the emotion from Superman, right? Starting to get irritated about the questions he's asking him. And she got to pause it a few times. Hey. And I think she messed up because she said Clark and then she stopped it. Did anybody pick that up?
I didn't, but like he said, from what I remember, because like I said, I think he said you could edit it. I mean, she knows what to edit out, so But
true,
there was moments. There was those moments where she was like, calling him out on certain things, and he's like, "No, don't say that." She's like, "Well, you got to say off the record before you say something off the record." Like he was flustered. She was like a little like. I don't know. I like the scene. Some people complain about the scene. I thought it was pretty good. It explained a lot of things, but certain things that weren't explained, I think, went over some people's heads. Like I've seen some people be like, "Oh, she was too mean to him in that moment." But I'm like, she's treating him. She's trying to be objective, but it also plays into the fact where she's like, "I'm not good at relationships," because sometimes she gets too involved in her work, and like he's still thinking like, "Well, you're my girlfriend, and you're going to be nice to me," but it's like, "No, I'm a reporter. I got to be objective."
My job, yeah.
Yeah, it's my job, yeah, type thing, So I dug that scene.
Yeah, I do like. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
but no, I was just saying the emotional thing. He is emotional, but he's much more emotional than other versions of Superman. I didn't hate it because shot at AG. We just had a Superman that was very not emotional, even when people were dying around him. So I was fine with like a more emotional Superman. It's it made him feel more like a regular person, because this Superman is. I feel like James Gunn was more focused on the man aspect of Superman as opposed to the super aspect, where Snyder was definitely more focused on the super godlike aspect of the character. So there's different ways it can be portrayed, but I think
yeah. I mean, clearly different. Clearly different. Like, in Man of Steel, I told my wife this, right? They introduced Superman in Man of Steel, right? Krypton is getting destroyed, and then they send him to Earth.
Yeah, it was the
So
origin. Yeah.
yeah, so they talk about it. Well, they see a parent Bradley Cooper in the appearance, right? Is the
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah. It's
I
Jor-El.
forget
Yeah.
who. Yeah, I
I
forget
don't know
who.
who played the mom, but it was
Yeah,
some random lady.
but we don't see the actual origin. Where he's a baby, he's in the ship, and then it crashes like Man of Steel. This is totally different. So I like how James Gunn was really different as far as that aspect. You don't have to follow the or Zack Snyder or whoever else directed it, right? Don't follow the previous films. Do your own thing. But I like how they added that damn dog in there, Krypto.
Yeah,
Oh man, the dog was cool, but you could have got a better looking dog, man.
The dog is white.
Man, you could have got a Saint Bernard or something, man. You got that little Chihuahua in there.
Hey, G, hey, listen,
He
I'm
wasn't
gonna
a
get on your
chihuahua.
ass,
He
man.
was a little. I don't know. I'm not a dog person, so I definitely related to Mr. Terrific the whole movie where he's just like, man, you got that dog. Like, get the hell out of here with this.
I could see you playing Mr. Terrific. Like I told you, you sound like Ludacris, and you might look like this guy. So you got two guys I'm gonna keep getting on your ass about. Pause. You're Mr. Terrific and Ludacris merged. That's what you are.
You know what I'm saying? You could have got a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, or something, man. But no, I like the dog aspect too, though.
Yeah, he was fun. Krypto was fun.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Before the film ended, when the dog tackled Supergirl, I died laughing. You remember that part?
Yeah.
I died.
That was good. Yeah,
Krypto,
I saw that coming as
boom.
when Superman was like, it's more of a foster situation. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, it's Supergirl's dog. It's not his dog. So he's
yeah.
like dog sitting. So I was like, okay, so that, and then when you see how fucked up Supergirl is right now, it's like, oh, that's why the dog is misbehaved because his owner is not a great owner, you know. So I was like, okay, I like that. That was fun.
But yeah, Mr. Terrific. I was saying to myself, like, damn, man, he's in a lot of the movie. Where the hell are the other two at? Of course, we get Dina in here, Isabella Mercedes, Hawk Girl, right? I'm pretty sure the people watching, if you're Last of Us fans, you will know who the hell she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, got a speaking roles in there, but she wasn't really showcased like Mr. Terrific, and also Nathan Fillion, who's
Guy Gardner, Greenland.
Yeah, Guy Gardner, right? So thought he did well. Then when they had, what's my other guys that they had in the little pod, right? They took Metamorpho.
Yeah, that's his name.
So he wants, eventually he wants him to join their group, the Justice. He hated the name. Well, no, he loved the name. She hated the name, right?
Yeah, everyone hated the name except for Guy.
Yeah,
and then that was a perfect example of Guy Gardner's character where he sees Metamorpho. He's like, you're kind of gross and ugly. I don't want you on the team. I don't want you on the Justice Gang. And then he's like, wait, that's a cool name. And as soon as he sees someone who's on his side, he's like, you know what? You're on the team. Like,
you're on the team.
That was funny.
But
I was shocked at how much, knowing that Metamorpho was going to be in the movie, I was shocked by a couple of things. No, not shocked, but I was surprised at how much he was in the movie. I was not too surprised, but I was happy to see like his powers were like on full display. Like they didn't really like half-ass his powers. Like you saw him do like a lot of cool shit with his powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the comic, Krypto was a German. Yeah, Krypto's design changes a lot, but yeah, the more traditional is the more German Shepherd looking version. I think James Gunn said he based his Krypto off of his own dog he just got, which looks more like this dog, so that's why it looks a little more
Yeah,
smaller.
that was the reason. So I really couldn't even get upset because I knew it was gonna be like that, months in advance.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay, because like even when I first saw it, I was like, all right, that's a odd choice for Krypto's design. Like, I mean, if you look at the animated movie that The Rock did, R.I.P., that's more of the traditional Krypto design. So this was more like he looked more like a regular-ish dog, I guess. So which I'm fine with it. I'm not like hung up on Krypto. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's another part of that human aspect we're talking about, right? We saw
Yeah,
him biting his foot, right? Ow, ow, and all that shit,
yeah,
right? And so,
yeah.
yeah,
For some reason, it was a serious scene, but it's of all the funny scenes, the one that stuck in my head was the one where Superman breaks into Lex's office and he's like, "Where's the dog?" And he's just like all in his face, like, "Where's the dog?" Like, I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Where he's like, "I don't
oh
give a fuck what you're doing, or you're making me
man,
look like an asshole. Where's my goddamn dog, dude?" It's
let me
like,
tell you, man, when that damn dog ragdolled his ass
yeah.
in that damn place, it looked like Hulk ragdogging Loki.
Yes, that's exactly what popped in my head. I was like, "Yo, this is wild," and the fact that it went on as long as it did, because, and I guess it's supposed to be cathartic. Because like Lex can't punch. I mean, Superman can't punch Lex. That's the whole genius of the character. Is like because he's a human being, he can't really
Yeah,
like
he'll
full
kill
force
him.
punch him. But
Yeah,
like a dog coming in and beating his ass is kind of cathartic. So I was like, okay, I get what we're doing here.
yeah, and yeah. DJ Dina was in this movie, so Isabella Merced. So yeah, she's doing big things. See, we got Detroit God in here. And so shout out DJ, man. Go subscribe to Lakers in 5 and Mooch Entertainment, man. And rate it off for reviews, man. I'll be on there. So even though I haven't been on there recently because the Squid Games, I gotta watch Squid Games season 3. So
Polymath. Okay, I was wondering what that is. A polymath. He sees it, he learns it,
oh
he
right here.
masters it immediately. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was one of his. I know he's like super smart, and I didn't realize that was one of his like abilities though.
yeah.
Detroit God.
He was another one of my favorite characters. It's terrific. Yeah. I
Yeah, he was
like
awesome.
I like Lex. I'll probably say Lex. I mean Superman. Granted he is, the star of the movie. The hell is
Yeah,
titled his name,
yeah,
but
it's his movie.
as far as my favorite characters, I'm taking Lex as my favorite character, and I like Mr. Terrific's character over him.
Okay, that's good.
So
Yeah, favorite characters. I want to say terrific, but I'm going to pet David Corenswet as Superman because he was low key funny throughout the whole movie. I
mhm.
loved all the times where he was refusing to curse, like he would say, like "Gosh darn it," or "What the hey man," like all that corny shit cracked me up.
Yeah, I ain't picked up
Um,
on that.
yeah, if you go back and like listen to the movie, there's moments where he's like not cursing, he's saying other words like "Gosh darn it" and like all that type of stuff. I appreciated it. I thought that was funny to see a goofy Superman be goofy, but it like
Mhm.
works. At least it worked for me, and it
Yeah.
didn't. It was corny, but like it wasn't like annoying corny. I don't know. I liked it, but Mr. Terrific was dope. Um, Another one of my favorite characters was I like Lex Guy Gardner. I thought I was gonna hate. So going into this, I hated a lot of the casting choices.
Hmm.
Uh, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, I hated because I thought that was kind of a waste. I didn't like Eggy Kathegi as Eddie Kathegi, whatever his name is, as Mr. Terrific. I was like, eh. I didn't like the girl playing Hawk Girl. I didn't like various castings, but I will say after seeing the movie, I had no issues with anyone's casting. I had
Yeah.
after seeing them actually do the roles, I think it was well casted. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Great film. Great film. And even though I said that Superman got his ass whooped most of the movie, right? We
yeah,
eventually find out they made a clone. Lex Luthor made the
yeah,
damn clone of his ass.
yeah,
Ultraman, right?
yeah.
So it was him.
That's pretty obvious. I mean,
And
the
then
moment uh when they establish, the door at the fortress opens due to Superman's DNA. The moment when they went in, it
exactly.
was like, all right, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious what's going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking to myself before I eventually figured that out, right? I'm like,
yeah,
how the hell does he get access to the damn fortress? Then the damn robots. It's like, how the hell, Superman, what the hell? And then I like that scene they showed in the trailer of them just fighting them, right?
hmm
And then Lex is just walking, right? Just being a damn boss, just walking while
Oh
they,
yeah, with the
yeah,
robots. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That was dope. That
yeah.
was dope.
And then what's the old girl name that had the symbiote? I call it the symbiote, right?
That's pretty accurate. The what's her name? The engineer. Is her
Ooh,
name.
I
She's
forget
from
last name.
Yeah, she's from some group called The Authority, which they're supposed to be making a movie, but that's kind of been pushed to the side. So
Okay.
yeah, but she's kind of a hero as time goes on. So
Yeah.
but she was cool. I thought it was weird that she was in the movie, but like seeing how she was used, I liked her for the little bit that she did, you know.
Yeah. And also for the baseball scene, I was telling my wife this too. Remember in the trailer, and they do this multiple times. I remember they did it for Infinity Wars. Remember in Infinity Wars, they show Hulk in Wakanda, right, fighting everybody. But it turned out it was the Mark Ruffalo, Bruce
Yeah,
Banner,
and the Hulkbuster, yeah.
Hulkbuster. So in here in the trailer, I'm gonna rewatch it, but I know I've seen all the trailers. I could have sworn Superman was fighting Guy Gardner at the baseball field, and then they changed it.
No, that
didn't happen.
No, not the trailer. No.
Okay, well maybe I'm bullshitting then. Maybe I'm bullshitting. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
You might, look it up. But that scenes of them arguing. But no, he's not fighting him at the baseball field.
Okay, because that was what threw me off. Because I'm looking at the trailer. Maybe I got it confused. I'm going into the movie. I'm like, all right, so they're opposed. They're about to fight Superman. I'm waiting on that to happen. But all of a sudden, Lex Luthor doesn't like the metahumans, right?
Right.
So
he doesn't like them, but he'll use them to his advantage.
Yeah, he'll use them.
Very, very Lex.
So who we got in here? Let's see. We got Kool-Aid Johnson up in here. Detroit God up in here. Chris up in here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Who else we forget? Damn. Oh, old dude up there messing around with his girl, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I was just about to bring him up. Jimmy Olsen. So
Jimmy Olsen.
Two characters that I did not expect to be in this movie as much as they were Mr. Terrific and Jimmy Olsen. And I fucking love that actor that plays Jimmy Olsen. You ever watched The Righteous Gemstones on HBO? Have you ever watched that? With
no, but I know it's on Max. I've seen the little screens or the
with John Goodman and what's his name? Danny McBride. The guy that plays Jimmy is in that show. He plays Danny McBride's son. And when they casted him as Jimmy Olsen, I was like, he's perfect. And he was perfect as Jimmy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Miss Tessmacher character. She's from like the original Richard Donner movies, and she was in the Brandon Routh, Bryan Singer movie. I hate that fucking character. I think she fucking sucks. She's always just a dumb blonde bimbo. Never really add much to the plot.
Definitely was dumb as hell. Though.
But I liked in this movie she was the linchpin that ended up getting Lex caught.
Yeah.
And her whole like Jimmy being like a sex magnet and all of that.
You saw the two girls looking at him at the Daily Planet.
That shit is great. I love it because that works for Jimmy. Like, because he's Superman's pal, so like it would make sense that he would be getting like residual pussy off just knowing Superman. So like that shit was hilarious. I thought that was funny. And him like this attractive blonde chick, and he's just like, I know what to deal with this bitch. He's like mutant toes and all of that shit. Like that shit was funny. I thought that was legit funny. I didn't see that coming. That shit was legit funny. I was like, did he call her ass with mutant toes? Like,
got it saved in the phone, mutant toes. Oh my god.
Detroit guy. When you say they could have, which Green Lantern? Are you talking about Guy Gardner, or are you talking about for the Green Lantern for Hal Jordan? Just to be specific, when you said they made Green Lantern lame. Because if you're talking about Guy Gardner, I think he was perfect for Guy Gardner. Like the way they portrayed him as Guy Gardner, I thought was actually perfect. He was as much of an asshole for the movie. For this movie, yeah, okay. I liked it. I thought it was gonna be worse than what it was, but I really enjoyed him. And I like that scene where he flies in, and when they fly in to break up the war or whatever. I thought that was good.
Yeah, saved the little boy. He had a little flag. Oh, Superman, come here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, Chris, man, I'm gonna get to your super chat. I mean, you can get the bandwagon to come out, right? You got two personas here. You got Cuba, and then you got the bandwagon. I don't think you knew that.
Oh God.
Let me stop, man. But yeah,
you don't support Brock Purdy. God damn it. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, man, I got off.
He looked like he was 96 years old. Green Lantern is supposed to look like a playboy. That is fair. That is fair. I that was why I was upset that he was playing Green Lantern, because I was like, why is Green Lantern so old? But that's that's just the direction they're going in. The Lanterns are old in this world for the most part. But
So yeah.
I remember when they casted the guy that's playing Hal Jordan, James Gunn was like, well, initially we weren't going to make Hal Jordan old, but then when they started working on it, they went with an old Hal Jordan. And in a perfect world, Nathan Fillion should be playing Hal Jordan, but he's not. He's playing Guy Gardner, and thankfully he's a good enough actor. He can, play both roles pretty well.
Yeah. So I like how, like you said, they caught Lex. So they had it in her phone, the picture.
Yeah,
and then Lois pointed that out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, then you had I thought it was gonna be like the president of Bavaria. I got it right?
Yeah,
the president of Bavaria. I thought it was gonna be like some damn what's my man's name? John Jones. Somebody impersonate him. I thought something, but then it was actually him.
Oh, yeah. I was actually shocked that Hawkgirl actually killed him. That surprised me.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm not Superman or some shit, right?
yeah. She's like Superman don't kill, but I do. Like Hawkgirl, that's true. Hawkgirl kills, especially that version of Hawkgirl. I just surprised she fucking killed a president as opposed to killing like a soldier. That's that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the straight up murder a president.
Yeah,
is wild. So that was that's maybe a loose end right there. Where I'm like, wait a second, because I thought they was gonna go back and be like, oh, he actually like got hurt, but he's not dead. But they just left it like that nigga's dead. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, technically, we really didn't see him hit the ground.
That's what I'm saying. That is, I mean, they had scenes of him like who was it, Detroit or somebody? No, it was AG who was like
Detroit said it right here.
True. But like I think it was AG who was like, we've seen all these scenes of him going out of his way to save people. They could have put in the scene of seeing if Hawkgirl actually killed him. So I'm like, okay, that nigga's dead, as far as I know, but who knows?
Yeah. But yeah, man, solid film. I'm trying to figure. Then they showed his parents, of course, because he needs the sunlight to help him heal. Right? Yeah. I gotta get the sun, and then when then we get the old dude, right, who makes the sun, tries to make the sun and heals him up.
So that's like one of the twists. How did you feel about the Kryptonian parents being like, you're beloved, you're gonna be safe, but go to this planet and rule it because you're gonna be more powerful than them. How did you feel about that? Because I when they said that, I was like, oh, clearly Lex is doctored the footage to make Superman look bad, But for them to be like, no, that was actually legit. Like when like Mr. Terrific was like, no, that was real. Like those guys wouldn't lie about that. Like that shit is real. How did you feel about that?
Well, I'll tell you what I felt about it, right? Being that I don't pretty much like fans, right? The people, like let's the people there up there going against Superman, right? We all know there's AI, right? So you can get mad at Superman. You just seeing this footage for the first time, right? Like you say, he's doctored or is AI. So you're gonna go off of what they're saying, and now all of a sudden, oh, hell with Superman, right? F you, F this, the hell with it. But it said it was damaged while he got to Earth, right? It was the other half. The first half, but he the first half, well, what they said, and then he kind of interpreted as being, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. I'm gonna save the people. I'm not here to fuck up shit, right?
Right.
And so, I man, it's tough. I tell you what, if I'm the people, he's been Superman for 3 years. He's saved you all. Yeah. Now all of a sudden you're going to go against him based on this shit?
I mean, yeah. I think it's interesting that they did that because it gives a lot more credibility to like why Lex is a hater. Like for people to be on Lex's side because, I mean, here's the footage. This is what his parents said. Like you can't deny that's what his parents said. But I think it also plays more into more of a leaning. Like I said, this movie is more focused on the man and less on the super part, and it really brings home the importance of Jonathan and Martha Kent raising him. Like even though he had that footage from his his actual parents, the people that raised him helped bring out the good side in him. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was interesting, but I was just like, oh, I thought they were going to reveal at a certain point that was fake, and they could do that in the Supergirl movie because Supergirl is technically older and she actually lived on Krypton, so they could in that movie explain. Well, maybe the Kryptons weren't as bad as it seemed, but who knows? You know?
Right. So, because when is that movie coming out? Next year?
I think next year. I know it's the next movie. It's not the next project, but it's definitely the next movie.
Yeah.
Superman biker shorts. Okay.
I got them in the back, man. I put them on right now. I'm kidding. By the way, DJ, I can't. Well, first of all, I'm cheap as hell, right? So this damn StreamYard apparently is. Well, DJ said like $40-something, and I don't really be on here like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, and they want you to pay to have to take this powered by StreamYard off to get background intro music. I'm like, man, for 40-something, it used to, the last time I was on here was like $25. Now they went up by almost 20. The hell with that, man. We gonna roll with the black screen.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. But damn, what else? What else did we pretty much got into the main? We talked about everybody, right? Oh, the guy who plays the boss for the Daily Planet. I've seen him in many movies. I can't.
Yeah,
think of
he was in
name.
Thunderbolts. He was in Thunderbolts.
But in this one, he really didn't get like a big role. Lawrence Fishburne in Man of Steel had bigger roles. He had more speaking roles.
I thought the co-workers at the planet were going to have more. Just based on seeing them a lot in the trailers, I thought they were going to have more to do, but they really didn't. And I'm not mad at that because it's a Superman movie. It's not the Daily Planet movie, so I'm fine with that. But the amount of actors that they had, I could totally see them doing like a Jimmy Olsen TV show or something, and we'll see more of them there. But for everyone that they had, I liked, for the most part.
Okay.
But I would have loved to see more Perry White. But once again, it's stories about Superman, not Perry White. So it is.
Yeah, see, you know more about it than me, apparently. I like the movies. So I got to get up to date with my comics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to take a minute. So I'm glad you're here because you knew the names, right? The guy with the hydrogen. I'm like, what the hell is this thing? And then
I got to say something with Detroit. God said something.
Which one?
You got to realize that this particular Superman movie. Well, that was the whole point in the beginning of the movie. It's not. They said the metahuman's been around for 300 years.
It did say that.
So
was it 3 million? 300
no, 300.
300. 300. Okay.
And if you watch what's the Creature Commandos, which is technically the first project, they established in that too that like most people fairly know what metahumans are. There's still some stuff they don't know, like the Amazons, but Frankenstein's been around for like centuries.
Mm-hmm. Lex Luthor got over 400 metahumans.
Lex Luthor, I love that. Yeah, that was wild. Lex having all those people locked up in that place was kind of crazy. Like
metahumans, people, actual humans.
Yeah, like people talking shit about him on the internet. I was like, yo, that's petty as fuck. I was shocked by that. I was like,
that's why I loved him though. I love that guy, bro. He killed it.
That's extreme. Like that's some extreme shit right there.
Hey, let me tell you this, right? I tried to get a thumbnail. Why they had him with that pistol, right? That dude up here looking like Hitman.
Yeah, that was that was wild. Him shooting that guy.
Yeah, point blank executed his ass.
Yeah. Overall, would you say Superman is worth watching? I would say if you love Marvel movies, or well, no, that's not the way to say it. If you feel like a lot of Marvel movies in recent years have been kind of mid, watch this. This is like a better version of those.
Yeah.
If that,
So it might end up being a lot of people's top. How many Supermans have they done? Have Superman movie solo?
It's been a shit ton. I don't know, like 10 or so. I don't know. I'm not going through all of it right now. Yeah, but there's been a lot.
So
those aren't just human beings. Those are meta. Yeah. There was some. There was some weird like alien looking or mutated looking thing. Remember that he had the little ship, and there was that weird like gray looking thing that was controlling the ship. They didn't really get into what that was, but yeah, there was some other stuff in that prison that he had. It was,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So it was in there for a hot minute. Then they had that black hole that was sinking them. Right? What was it,
Yeah.
like some kind of
It
black
was a rift. It was a
a
rift. Yeah, it
rift?
was a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a black hole. Oh, shit, I'm trying to remember. A
Because it
black
had the
hole
dog, it
formed.
had the other guy, then
Yeah.
it had Superman trying to save the baby because he said he couldn't hold on to the baby because
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
life
yeah, yeah,
form.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that part. That's probably one of my favorite parts. That whole them getting out of the prison scene. I like that part.
Yeah. That was solid. I'll probably say that's second after the last one, him fighting himself.
Okay.
So yeah, but solid, man. So anything else? I'm trying to think. And what else did we touch on here?
How did you feel about Mon Paquette? Because they look different, they feel different, and I really like them.
Yeah, I love that heart to heart he had with Clark on the bench.
Yeah.
He doesn't die, so the dad doesn't
Yeah.
die like he did in Man of Steel. But
Yeah. I hope they don't die because so he dies in the original Richard Donner movie. Sometimes he died. Sometimes Jonathan dies in the comics, but for a while they live. They're that's old as shit. They just live, and I wouldn't mind seeing a version of Jonathan Martha where they're just old as hell and they just stick around.
And so I'm trying to think.
That wasn't a black hole. That was the Phantom Zone. Yeah, you know what? Some other reviews I've been watching, they've been saying that was the Phantom Zone too. It didn't hit to me that was the Phantom Zone, but it's very, very possible that that could be the Phantom Zone. I hope it's a riff to another multiverse, and the Superman clone either turns into Bizarro or he actually becomes the real Ultraman. Either or, it would be interesting, but we'll see.
Bizarro, yeah, man. And then he outsmarted him, right? Because he took DNA from Clark, but you ain't take DNA from that damn dog.
yeah. He didn't know, but they didn't know about the dog. So
he didn't know about the dog.
Krypto was clutch. He really was.
Yeah, and so that helped out a lot. And then they sunk in Ultraman, aka the clone. But I'm trying to think in Man of Steel, they didn't know who Lois was, right? In this one, they meet her, right? When he's off the ship, when they get what's my man's name? Mr. Terrific's, his little ship, right? Mm-hmm. They go meet the parents. That's the first time they met her, right? The parents meet Lois Lane. Yeah. I'm trying to remember in Man of Steel, did they already meet?
No, not already, because it was their first time.
First time, okay.
I think that's something that happened in between Man of Steel and BVS. So I don't remember if there was a scene between Lois and Martha. I remember, there's the fight at the farm, but I don't remember if Lois actually talks to Martha in the movie. Maybe she does, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. He said that's messed up the story. Ultraman, about 40 foot tall.
Gee, I don't know what book that was, but unless you're talking about Ultraman from like Japan, like Ultraman, like Ultraman Tiga.
Man, Detroit probably read all them books from. Again, you've been reading them for years. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even get in the comics because again, you read from left to right. So all of a sudden, I'm young at the time. You get these comic books right to left. I'm like, what the hell is this? So that automatically took me away from comics when I was young. And so
that's manga. What are you talking about? That's
manga. I'm saying I didn't know. I know now, but when I was younger, I didn't know.
Okay.
And then the years passed, I just never really got into comics. So, but I got the app and I'm getting into it now. I got to read
they met when he died? Okay, thank you, African Game. I couldn't remember. Okay, so that's when they met? When he died? Okay. At the funeral? Okay.
What's he talking about?
In BVS. When you was asking when does Lois and Martha meet? So it was in the second movie? Okay. I couldn't remember.
Okay,
yeah. All right.
And then she goes to meet
fantastic.
Lois goes to was it No,
I'm sorry, I responded to Detroit. Okay, you're talking about the Japanese Ultraman. I was about to say like 40 feet tall, but no, he's talking about the Japanese one.
Yeah, but Martha goes to meet Lois, but we figured out that's John Jones, right? That's the the guy, the colonel. That's
you getting all the movies mixed up. Yeah, that's
I know. Yeah, that's not this one. Yes, it's Snyder. Yeah. I was just saying when they met, when
Yeah,
they met. So yeah,
yeah.
but
Yeah, he's
okay.
like, Luann seems like a nice lady. He's like, her name is Lois, Dad.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah,
Yeah. That scene almost made me, you know, like I not to get like personal and everything, but like I've got older parents and I'm like dealing with some stuff with them. So like some of those moments when Clark is like talking to his dad or like his mom talking to him, it felt very real. And like, so I was like, okay, this is like, I like this. They feel like real old parents, you know. So it was like, it was good.
Especially when she was talking to him on the phone, right? She got
Yeah,
her phone land on the table.
Yeah, laying on the table. Yeah.
I see what the okay.
I wonder if they're going to work on Black Adam versus Superman now. Black Adam, who is Black Adam? That doesn't exist anymore. It's stuck in the past.
Yeah,
this is a new era.
Well,
let it go.
The Rock.
this is the Gunverse. Let it go.
Yeah,
The Rock is fucking up WWE. Let him stay over there.
I ain't even watched that in a minute, but damn, what else? What else? We ain't. Let me see. That's about it. I mean,
Those are the main things.
I've said many times, and y'all talked on it, touched on it earlier as far as them saving the people, right? But you going through buildings and kaijus and all these other bad people are just destroying the whole city. Metropolis, Metropolis just stays getting damn destroyed at this point.
Yeah, it is.
So
that's always the drawback. It's like, would you rather live in Metropolis or Gotham? And I'm like, I always feel like I want to live in Metropolis because at least Superman exists, but like, it's a lot of bullshit you got to deal with.
Yeah,
but I guess I'll deal with like a alien invasion more than just like some nutcase just poisoning the water every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Man, give me Gotham, man. Shit.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of tough.
You telling me I gotta evacuate the city every time something happens?
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Oh my god. Let me see. Damn, I think that's basically it. How long I've been on here? Damn, it don't even tell. Oh, there it is. Almost an hour. Okay. Hey man, anybody in the comments want to say anything? Anything we left out? I know Detroit probably. Anything we left out, Detroit? I think
some other stuff that I might want to.
Because we touched on everything just about. You said metahumans have been around for 300 years. It's inaccurate because Vandal Savage has been around for over 50,000. Oh, you get into the...
No, you're not wrong, but like we haven't introduced Vandal Savage. But I'm just saying. I'm just going off of what they've told us, not what, other stuff. Mm-hmm. But you're right. Vandal Savage is old as fuck, but like we haven't been introduced to Vandal Savage. So maybe, we don't know who this 300 years thing is coming from. So, it's just what's been established.
So, I don't even know who this is. See,
like you got to think of it. You got to think of it like the MCU. At first, Iron Man was the only hero, but then you find out, well, Thor's existed for a bunch of years, and then you find out, oh, the Eternals have existed since the beginning of time, or whatever the fuck, So it's like, just what the
Captain America was frozen and came back to life.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Iron Man was the first Avenger. Well, actually, Captain America was in the 40s. Well, actually, Captain Marvel was in the 90s, and the Avengers is based off of her. So like, just let the world play out.
Yeah. So just they can change their stories. So
yeah, shit changes.
But anyway, I think I might call it here. I'm about to hop on a damn.
Oh, go ahead. God.
What happened?
Alexis? Is that the name? Should I say that name?
What?
Did your wife enjoy the movie? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Oh yeah, she loved it. Yeah, she loved it. Yeah, she loved it. She loved. She likes the like you said, Superman, right? She loves the funny comedic stuff that happened in the movie. And it took me a minute to understand because I like the serious aspect.
Right.
I like more serious superheroes, so that's where we differ.
Gotcha.
So, but in this one, again, I gotta look at a movie a certain way. So I can't just hold on to this movie thing that's gonna be like Man of Steel. I gotta think outside the box.
Yeah, it is different. Yeah, and there's some similarities. Like I know the Snyder Bros are gonna be upset because he just ripped off Snyder. Well, you have to realize Superman has been around for like damn 80 years. A lot of different things have happened. There's going to be some similarities. You know, that's like saying Nolan ripped off Tim Burton because Bruce Wayne's parents died. It's like, well, that happens with the character. It's like certain things happen. This is different, you know. But whatever.
But yeah, she loved it, so she probably want to see it again.
I want to see it again. I don't see movies twice in theaters often unless I'm like going. If I saw it by myself, I'll go see it with my brother or something like that. That's usually the only other time. But like I probably next week I'll probably go and see it again. I've saw it, like I said, saw it Thursday, and I've been thinking about this movie ever since I saw it. I'm like I know there's a bunch of stuff I've missed, and like the pacing is kind of fast paced early in the movie.
I told her that. Yeah. I said,
no, it is. No, that's
kind of rushed. That's why
it is rushed. It is rushed. Yeah. I don't think it's like some people saying, "Oh, it's rushed, so it's bad." I don't think it's bad. I think the movie is just quickly getting stuff out of the way. But as the movie goes on, especially towards the later half, it does flow much better. And it's definitely a movie. The more you watch it, certain things will flow better.
What you before we get into this, what you think about the end credits? Again, people always leaving. I don't know why y'all do this. I had looked it up right before the damn film ended. It was gonna be 2 end credits.
Yeah, 2 scenes. I will say the first one with him and the dog, fine. Like it's that image that was a promo image. So for that to just be in motion, I thought was whatever. The last one I also thought was whatever, but I think what they were talking about with the crack being a little off, I think that's gonna play that it's a way of like making fun of the movie, like in terms of him and Miss Terrific bickering. But I think it's also another way to be like there's a shift in the universe,
right?
And I think that's gonna play into something like Peacemaker, because the Peacemaker cameo,
John Cena, Peacemaker cameo,
yep. The Peacemaker that we saw on the TV show, I don't think is the Peacemaker from the show.
I still ain't watched that damn show. I just seen the first.
You ain't watched Peacemaker?
Nah, man. I'm gonna check it out though.
What are we doing?
Hey.
How did you of all people not watch Peacemaker? That's crazy.
Well, listen, right? Since the alter ego is the bandwagon, I guess I got to, right? I'm a bandwagon John Cena fan. He is the champion.
What I'm saying.
Right?
How did you not watch the Peacemaker? It's a John Cena show. You didn't watch
man,
it?
I'm busy. Man.
Did you watch the movie with him and Idris Elba, the new one?
Head of State. I watched the very beginning.
Okay.
I watched Priyanka Chopra. Yeah, when her team.
Is that who that is?
Oh, the girl from Quantico. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. Okay.
Nick Jonas' wife.
Is that who that is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You ain't see Quantico?
No, I didn't see that.
Well, there I got Quantico. What's going on, man?
Was that Netflix? Is that a Netflix show?
Did I see it? I seen it years. I think it came in like 2012 or something. But I did see it on Netflix years ago. I think they took it off. But I'm gonna have to watch those, man. Well, I'm gonna watch Head of State and then catch up on Peacemaker. There's a lot of movies and TV shows, man.
Yeah, it is. So I've been keeping up, and this. So let's answer Detroit's. Would I scale it? I'm unbiased, and I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I fucking loved it. So that's just me, and I'm not changing it. It's 10 out of 10 to me. I don't give a shit.
Well, I had said, due to the clone, because I was probably gonna go even lower than 8, but
that's fine.
But I might keep it at 8 due to the fact that we do know. Well, we eventually found out that it was a clone that was whooping his ass. I'm saying to myself, God damn.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, that's the thing. People are like, oh, he gets his ass kicked too much. It's like you do realize the person. Do you forget at the beginning of the movie? They're like, he's been around for 3 years. Yeah. And 3 minutes ago, he just lost. And then you find out the person he lost to is a clone of himself. Like, you do realize what that means, right? They'd be like, okay, Floyd Mayweather was 50-1. He lost to this one nigga. Who was the nigga he lost to? Oh, it was a clone of himself. Oh, shit. So he took out 50 niggas, but the one nigga he lost to was himself? Oh, damn, that's kind of crazy. I'm just saying. But anyway.
Look at AG hating. 7. I'm gonna give it about 8.5, if not 9. In that range. Yeah. So great movie. But it was something else. Damn, no, that was it, right? I think that was it.
All I'm gonna say is I really hope, because I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four. I hope Fantastic Four is very good.
Oh
Because I'm
yeah.
excited for both. I knew I was gonna be more. I knew I was gonna be more excited for Superman, and regardless, I most likely was gonna like it because I fuck with James Gunn. But I hope the Fantastic Four movie does well. And the more I've seen of it, the more I'm getting excited for it. I will say.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do well. I mean, when we went to because we little date night we went on, right? So they showed the trailer again.
Yeah.
They showed a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, I can watch it as many times. I got it on here too.
Hey,
I got it on here too. So yeah, I actually watched about 20 minutes on that. But she like, I want to go. Let's go ahead and see it. So I'm like, all right, we'll go see it. So
I gotta go see it again because I'm. Some people, I get that, AG. That's why, that's what I'm trying. I'm not comparing. I'm not even thinking of Man. And I think it's kind of a little not unfair, but like because you can compare anything to anything really. But you got to remember, like Man is still like it's very much like Batman Begins. Like the first half of that movie is an origin story. Then the second half is, the alien invasion stuff. Whereas this movie,
Zod,
Whereas this movie is just straight up. We're already in the middle of the action. This is what's happening. So it's a little hard to compare, but there are things you can compare. So
that dog whooping his ass at the very beginning, man. Just Superman's like, man, I'm getting my ass whooped. You still up here jumping on me, and so. What do you say? We need to understand
why Superman's so crazy over Lois Lane and we can't do that with clothes on. That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, he's got X-ray vision, so he knows who he's dealing with. So.
Yeah, he figured out what how this terrific bomb the damn kaiju, right? The X-ray vision.
Yeah. That was funny. I will say that was funny where Superman's like, I'm trying to save this animal, and the other heroes are like, "Nigga, it's a monster in the middle of the city. Like, what are you doing? Like, we got to get this shit up out of here." Like that. I like those dynamics of like Superman being like the goody, and even the good guys are kind of like, all right, bro, you can chill on some of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was funny.
What you think about the government? What's his name? Luther up there talking to Frank. What's my man's name? Frank.
Frank Grillo?
Frank Grillo. Yeah. What you think about that?
So, okay, do you know who he was playing?
She mentioned it. She did. She said that he was in. Oh my God, she was in. Well, it was something else. It was that, but it was something else he was in. I can't think of the name.
Winter Soldier. Yeah. Is that you thinking of?
I believe that was what it was. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's a different character. That doesn't count. I'm not talking about Winter Soldier.
This Creature Commandos, I gotta check out, man.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's animated. That was technically that's the first project of the DCU. This is the first movie, but
first movie, okay.
He played. So you saw the Suicide Squad, right? You've seen both versions of the Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've seen it though. I rewatched the first one like a couple months ago. Yeah, I
feel sorry for you. But anyway, the white guy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the white guy in the movie that was the leader of the team, the military guy, they got killed like John Cena in the second movie.
That's what it was. She said Suicide Squad. That's what it was. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
He's Frank Grillo plays his father. Rick Flag is his father. Mm-hmm. So that's the character he's playing. Flag, yeah. Okay. But basically I was saying, so I was confused. And maybe this is I don't know if it's a plot hole, but it was something that was confusing me. Was the Asian guy was supposed to be like a politician. He wasn't the president, right?
No, I believe he was the president.
That's what I thought. So that was one of the confusing things. As the movie went on, I was like, who the fuck is the president? They never showed who the president was. They never said, like, for as much as this movie was about politics and like the American government, they never once showed who the president was, which I thought was weird. But outside of that,
well, we know he was a higher up,
right. But it was still weird. Like usually in movies like this, they'll at least show or mention the president. But anyway, Frank Grillo was cool. Frank Grillo was cool. I thought I was happy that his character was just in a suit for the most part because I was afraid he was going to have like an action scene or some shit. So I was glad that he didn't do that. Maybe it was a lot of restraint. There was a lot of characters, but like I thought most of it meshed well, overall.
I thought they was kind of going to tease it because the camera focused in on them after they caught Lex. When Lex was eventually exposed by Lois and her team. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I thought something was gonna happen then, but nothing did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it was cool. It's like world building, but they didn't go over. Like if this was a Marvel movie, like that nigga would have had his own action sequence, and it would have been like, remember when he was in this? But like it was just not being a Marvel movie. It was just very subtle. Like he's the guy. If you don't know who he is, it's fine, but it doesn't ruin anything. You know what I'm saying? Like Gunn. The good thing I think, and I think why this just to close this. The reason I think James Gunn's going to do better with DC than what Marvel is because he knows the inner workings of Marvel, and he also knows what to avoid. And so far, him talking about like we're only making movies once the script is done. We're only, we're trying to do X, Y, and Z. Like he knows how to avoid certain pitfalls because he's been on the inner workings and he knows, certain things to avoid. And I think that's why it will be a bit more successful, but we'll see though. So far, so good.
Yeah, he joined WCW when it was good.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I get. I get that.
So hopefully it just don't go crashing downhill, like.
Yeah. Hopefully, well, so far, the Warner Brothers higher ups are working with him, but I fear the moment he has a flop, they're gonna probably pull, the controls or whatever.
Yeah, the old guard. That's what Charlize Theron. She made some comments too. Like she a freak.
I tried watching the second one. I fell asleep on that shit though.
I know I seen the first one back in 2020.
I like the first one. The second one just dropped. It's something.
I got to rewatch the first one. It's been years.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt watching it because I was like, she would tell Adrian Ford was in it. I was like, I don't remember that nigga being in that movie at all.
Yeah,
and I looked up the cast. I'm like, no, he was in the movie. I was like, I don't remember him at all. But
man,
anyway, Superman. I fucked with it. Go see it. Whoever watches this,
go check it out, man.
Go check it out. It's worth it.
Solid. Can't wait for sequel or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably come out in 2 years. So
maybe.
2-3 years, maybe. So
still
waiting on the Batman, Robert Pattinson. Shit, what other movies? I mean, Batman 20. That's 2 years actually. And Spider-Man animated, Miles Morales. That's also in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, well, hey man, this right here just gave me motivation to get back to doing what I was doing, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna do it every day. You know, I do my shows and break it up in different videos.
Oh, you stopped doing that? I thought you could still do. I just thought you was taking a break.
Well, a break, but then I would do it like every Monday. I've really been on my gaming channel a lot. I've really been focused on that. And so the wrestling thing, it was just like I stopped watching it.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that.
Since Money in the Bank, and I'm like, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. Eventually, I went on Twitter, and apparently Seth Rollins got hurt.
Was that legit? Because I saw they was talking about it. Was he legit hurt? I thought he was in selling.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he was selling. People in the comments were saying this will work because Goldberg might win, and he gonna cash in on Goldberg.
He didn't. That didn't happen. So.
Oh, so who? Gunther's still champion?
Yeah, he's still champion.
Thank God.
Goldberg would.
Well, no, they thought he would win it. Then Seth.
Yeah, I know. I'm being facetious. I know.
So is that's Goldberg's last match?
Apparently,
it better be.
It better be. Yeah. It actually went on longer than I thought it would. I was watching it before I got on here, and I was like, "Wow, this match is." I'm like, "Damn, this is past the 5-minute mark. This shit is still going on."
Like
this match went past 2 commercials. I never thought I'd see that in my life.
I think I haven't seen. I don't know. To me, his best match since he came back. Well, besides him and Brock, that short match they had at Mania.
Yeah, I like the one. Yeah,
the second one.
The second one.
That one he did with Bobby Lashley though. He did a lot. He did more than a spear and a jackhammer. He did. So I'm like, okay, that might be up there. So matter of fact, they put that on the YouTube channel. Yeah, they just posted that. Yeah. He said, "Am I getting college?" Yeah, I got it. I don't know if I'm gonna play it now. I gotta get back on 2K. I got it from my Xbox. So I don't play online, man. Them games, Chris knows how I am, man. I rage quit, man. I just, I'm a rager, man. I start losing. I don't really know the before you start to play, all the pre-play and all that's the huddles, audibles, and all that stuff. Man, I don't know all that stuff, man. See right there, yeah, I got it when it came out. Yeah, see, look, Chris knows right there, man. I raged out of 2K game, man, but It is what it is. But anyway, that's it for that. So I'm gonna hop on the rundown gaming, and whatever game I decide to play, y'all go ahead and join me, man. So yeah, but anyway, man, this was a good discussion. Good spoilers too. Spoiler discussion, and I don't know if I'm gonna make a separate review. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna expand the channel. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. You know, do reviews.
Probably do a separate non-spoiler review if you feel like it.
I should do non-spoiler. And then after I move Fantastic, I'm gonna do the same thing for Fantastic Four, but it might be in the shorts format, so it's gonna be on a little smaller screen. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably do it tomorrow. So be on the lookout for Superman. I actually got it on the shorts, so that's like less than 3 minutes, about 2 minutes and 40-some seconds on the shorts. So he said Cuba is going to have the first virtual reality sex game. When it comes out, you'll be the first one with an AI robot over there. Yeah. Wow. Well, I tell you what. All right. Hey, put the damn VR. Right. Now, what's that? I think it's a TV show. There's been movies about these damn robots, actual human. I think Megan Fox did one.
Oh, wow. She did. She did. Yeah, it was. Yeah. My friend was telling me about it.
We know AG. Yeah, friends. Yeah. So AG gonna get one of them things. He can get on Amazon. He probably typing it in right now in the search bar. Go ahead, AG. Go ahead and type in goddamn. Let's see. I'll type it alongside with. Let me stop, man. But anyway, man, this is a solid stream, man. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No. This was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody watching, man. So this is definitely motivation right here. So I'm finna sign out, man. Peace out. He said he got a Kim K AI robot. Yeah, we're gonna have to end on that note, man.
Please end on that. Yeah,
you gonna Lamar Odom yourself.
Do better, brother. God damn. Lamar Odom himself. What the hell?
Well, that was Chloe, my bad. Oh God.
I knew what you meant though.
All right, AG. I'm gonna see you on on Rundown Gaming probably. So yeah, man. All right, man. I'm out. Catch y'all later, man.
Peace.
In this damn stream. Outro. I ain't got an outro. You want me to pay for an intro and an outro? Damn.